Hi, Adrian Cosman-Jones here from Onsite Helper. Just wanted to have a chat with everyone and let them know our best practices for how organisations should be handling this coronavirus. I guess it's important to be prepared, especially if you find your organisation needs to close their office doors and have everyone work from home. In fact, in the last week, we've had a number of our clients actually request our assistance to help set this up for their organisation. So I've created a bit of a checklist for things to be aware of and to be prepared for. And the first one is with the emails. So I guess, first of all, can staff at the moment, can they easily access your emails remotely from their mobile phones or from their home computer? We always recommend, if they're using G Suite, to use a Gmail app. So this should definitely be set up. The other thing is accessing their files. So if you're using Google Drive or Office 365, ideally you want all your files stored in the cloud. If you don't have all your files in the cloud, let's say you're a creative agency and you've got a lot of data on a local server on NAS, then you might need a remote access via a thing called a virtual private network or VPN to make sure that the data is nice and secure for that remote connection. And another thing to be aware of is maybe the bandwidth for your internet going into the office. Do you have enough internet speed, really? You might be interested in putting more internet bandwidth, maybe business grade NBN could be something to organize soon. Next one, phone calls. How are you operating your phone calls? Do you have a VoIP system? Can you take one of your phones and plug it in at home at your employees' houses, and then they can operate the phone calls like they are in the office? Otherwise, you might be interested in a mobile app which connects to your phone system. That way you can continue operating your phone system as normal. Meetings, you really want to avoid face-to-face meetings. So take advantage of virtual meetings. Recently, Google announced that they're offering Hangouts Meet Enterprise for everyone on G Suite. So this enables you to have up to 250 people join any Hangouts Meet, and your meetings can be recorded. We use it for training. In fact, this video I'm doing now is on Hangouts Meet. Very simple to do. Your devices that you're going to work from. Do you plan to have your staff work from their personal computers at home, or will you be supplying them with company laptops? You need to be considerate about the devices that you use. Are they secure? Are you creating vulnerabilities in your business? Whereas if you provide them with a company device, and obviously we can lock it down and make sure it's secure. Could be interested in a Google Chromebook, for instance. They're far cheaper than a regular Windows or Mac laptop, and we can ship them out to your end users, to your staff. They log in and it's already pre-configured with all their settings, all their apps, all their bookmarks, and they can just start work right away. So Chromebooks are becoming very popular, especially if your business operates out of the cloud using G Suite or Office 365. Very easy to use right away. And the last thing I want to talk about is security. So obviously, if you're opening up your office for remote access, and you need to be concerned about your security, making sure that the bad guys can't get in, as well as if you are using web apps like Office 365 and G Suite, make sure all your users are using multi-factor authentication, or otherwise known as MFA. So when they do log in, they're prompted to verify, not only with their username and password, but they'll have to pull out their mobile phone and just confirm that they are them that's trying to log into that service, which really eliminates any hackers from getting in. So I hope this has been valuable for you. If you do want a review of how your organization can work remotely, one of our engineers would be happy to have a chat to you and work out what's in place at the moment and what you might need in the future to enable your workforce to successfully work remotely and get through these issues. So thank you for your time. Cheers.